Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. What's up, people? I am doing good. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, wow. I can do a lot of laundry. That's awesome. That was my favorite thing about laundry mats is I can do 10 loads at one time. So I'll be passing through a lot of countryside out here. Is there anywhere I can stop for you along the way? Pick up anything? What's up, people? It is so nice out here. We're 6 miles out from possible breakfast. What is up, people? Man, the trees, dude. We're gonna have nice, scenic stuff out here. That's what we're gonna have out here. Nice, super sweet, scenic stuff. Everything should be green, too. Fall, this drive is probably amazing. So we're right near Western New York National Cemetery. That's where we're at. Apparently 6 Flags is up ahead somewhere. I guess. I just saw a 6 Flags like lodging type thing. But apparently there's a 6 Flags up here. It's like gasoline is $4.25 a gallon wherever I'm at. $4.29 a gallon wherever I'm at. What up, you? Feeblin, hello. Hello to this traveler. Yes, ma'am, I'm driving still, dude. Still on the road. Still, doing what I can to enjoy some life. What's up, Feeblin? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? What's up with you, yo? I think everybody is back here getting up here. I think they're all kind of getting a little check. Little check. I think we got an officer up here, so. September, man, we rolling, bro. It's great, you know. Hey, Bruce, man, what up, man? There is a rest stop. I'll feel like we should get us a little rest in. There is a rest stop. I like this rest stop idea. I like this rest stop idea. What's up, people, man? The northeast up here it's really nice. I know it's weird to hear somebody saying that shit, but it's really nice up here, dude. All these trees and stuff goes on for miles and miles, all directions. It says that there's a bunch of shit up here. I don't know what's going on, but it says there's a bunch of shit. You see, look. All you can see is the woods, right? But apparently there's a Popeyes, Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King, Panera. There's all sorts of things right here is what it's saying. But, you know, at the like next exit or something. And have you ever seen these truck stops? Do you stop at these truck stops ever, dude? These things are spectacular. Oh, shit. Yeah. These things are spectacular, bro. They really are. And, like, these are like giant service stations or something. And they are just amazing. They're fucking huge. Oh, and it's got everything inside it. That's what it is. Everything's inside it. You go in there, it's like a mall. It's like a mall. Hello, all people. What's up, yo? AJ Strick, what up, yo? Where the end of this narrow road? It's in 420 miles. That's where the end of this narrow road is. 420 miles. Okay, let's take a pit stop real quick. Let's take a pit stop real quick. Pit stop, baby. Pit stop, baby. Yeah. Where are you? What highway? This should be 90 east from basically Buffalo. You could say Buffalo because I had to drive back into Buffalo from Niagara Falls. Believe it or not, going south for 20 minutes and then going east saves you an hour and 20 minutes overall. So going through the city and shit would have taxed my ass. Oh, I got all the lighters now. So yeah, we're on 90 east and we're somewhere fucking outside of Buffalo, not very far. And they got trees like this everywhere. There's houses there too. Look, there's a house. That's crazy. All there is this exit out here. I guess that'd be pretty cool. Get some good fucking lot lizard action over here, dude. There's always a bunch of truckers over here. Do some lot lizards. Every day bring you somebody different. Yeah, what about that? Every day bring you somebody different. He says, okay, Upper New York State. Yeah, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. I guess that's where I'm at. Let's see, Northwest. So it told me a few minutes ago, probably like 10 miles back, maybe 5 miles back. Maybe it was 5 miles back that I was passing the national north, or hold on, man, I'm going to get this foo bar and I'm screwing this up, but it was the Northwest New York Cemetery is what it said. That's what it said. There's a historic sign, like one of those, brown signs on the highway, like you're going going to a campground or something. Or sorry, I'm trying to read what you all here. But yeah, so I'm somewhere just east of there, and I'm headed to New Hampshire, so all the way to the water. I should be there in 6 hours. All right, so it's 480 miles is what it is. And so at 80 miles an hour, I'll get there in 6 hours. And so, la 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 la. I can't quite keep that speed. So 70 is about what I can try to maintain. Stops like this screw me up. Little 5-10 minute stops like this. There'll be like 4 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those. There'll be a breakfast stop and a gas stop. Yep. Then I'll roll in. And then I'll stop for two nights. So I'll stop tonight and tomorrow night. And then I'll take off again Monday morning and go to DC. DC's gonna be fucking cool. I'll do a night tour over there of the monuments. And then I will go through the Smithsonian stuff the following day. Hell yeah. Well, okay. We'll be back on the road any minute. This was where the Burger King was. Unfortunately, I have no idea what that is. No standing anytime. So, puff a quick smoke, get out of here. What's up, people? Hope y'all are doing all right. Oh, what's up, yo? Yeah. What up, people? I hope y'all is doing good. What's that say? Just checking in on you? Eating here? Yeah? ¿Cómo está? So did I notice correctly? Did I see that video correctly? You built in your ceiling over there. So you got your ceiling in, and then I saw you had fabric up for the wall area. I saw that, and I need you to make some changes there, okay? I need you to shore up that fabric. Yeah, shore up that fabric, yeah. What's up, people? Man, how y'all doing? I'm Bruce. What up, people? Y'all doing good? Sorry, the light is on my side. Oh. What's up, people? The light is on my side. Just joking. There's the fucking sun. We're driving east. Yeah, top of the morning. How you doing, Comedy Shorts? What's up, yo? Hope you're doing all right. Hello. We get you fixed up. There you go. Island, what's cracking? Hope you're doing good. AJ, appreciate you. September, huge rest area. Yeah, it's fucking massive, dude. I didn't even see September was in here. What's up, yo? What's up, dude? You don't want to talk to me? What's up, man? Morning. Y'all got your coffee, huh? Thinking about what should be done next to be done, Mr. Bruce. Okay. So, you know how the walls stop above the door, right? And you have the gap there, right? You need to get that gap to where it's a consistent gap. So the way you stretch the fabric across the area there, that counts. So here's a for instance. I'm going to try to draw it right here. All right, so the roof is at an angle, right? You see the line? So the roof is at an angle, right? But your wall inside is like this. You want the fabric to hang like this. You want there to be a gap right there, but you want the fabric to keep the gap consistent. So that gap should be like 6 inches all the way up. Then it should turn 6 inches. This is to let heat out. So heat will travel through there to be able to pass. You need heat to be able to pass. Do you understand? You want me to get a rock and draw it on the concrete right here? I'll draw it right there on the concrete, the whole goddamn sketch. I can do it right now. What's up, people? What is up? Oh my God, I got a lot of viewers right now. What's up, people? How y'all doing? I'm Bruce. Enjoy this brightness. The light is on my side. It's too bad. What up, people? The light is on my side. The sun is actually on my side over here. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing all right. The light is not actually on my team, bro. Alfonso, what up? Yeah. So it can be stretched to the other side, right? That's exactly right. What's up, Kuya Willie? Brother. What's up, yo? Is that a boat? That's 2 jet skis. That's 2 jet skis. Attached to the Black Label Navigator. That's right, attached to the Black Label Navigator. See, you know how you know it's actually a Black Label? Because you get locked out of it. That's the fastest way to know that you're on a Black Label. It's because you get locked out of it. That's how you know about that. Oh, it's a couple of those big 2-seaters. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. What up, people, man? Hope y'all are doing good. I'm doing great, man. I think y'all should be doing great, but I mean, who knows? Maybe y'all ain't doing so great. I don't know. But these fucking trees out here are way more awesome than the trees that are in Texas. Now, I ain't saying this tree gives you anything. Like I ain't saying it like gives you any like fruit or anything, but it's way cooler than the trees in Texas. The trees in Texas all look like these. This is the trees in Texas. They all ugly as shit. The shadow of a 6-foot man. Shadow of a beast. What's up, yeah? What up? So you on a road trip, Bruce? If I are lucky, it's a pretty extensive road trip. See, they got pretty trees out here, man. Look at that tree. They just grow like that. Nobody chops them like that or anything. And look, they got different colored greens. Texas, we got one green color. So true. Yeah, you could call it a road trip. I'm dropping off this navigator and these jet skis, and I'm grabbing an Infinity, and then take the Infinity down to Washington, D.C. for a couple nights. And then after D.C., I'm going to Knoxville, Tennessee. After Knoxville, I'm going to go over to Hot Springs, Arkansas. And after Hot Springs, I'll go home. Yeah. So I'm driving up there to drop these off. I'm going to grab a different vehicle while I'm there and come back. Later, I'll take that other vehicle I'm grabbing, I'll take it, I'll add a trailer to it, and that 4x4 you guys saw me pick up in Houston, I'll strap that on the back of the trailer, and I'll use the Infinity to take to Colorado, and then from Colorado I'll get a flight back. So no dropping off car there, or no return vehicle there. That Infinity will stay there. Slouching on my couch watching my fave YouTuber. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Are y'all ready to get this show on the road yet? Are y'all ready to get this show on the road? I feel like y'all are ready. Y'all have seen enough. I think y'all are ready. I think you had enough nature in your life here. I burnt like 15 minutes, 18 minutes sitting here or some shit. We should get on this road. We should get on this road. That's what we should do right now. I think so. I don't think these dudes are all waiting on me, but they might be. Shit. If they're all waiting on me, I'm the jerk off of the moment. All the truckers are pissed off at me, huh? They're like, what the fuck with this dude? What the fuck with this dude? Oh yeah, I was definitely blocking the truckers yet. I'm about to get no brownie points for that shit. The trucker's gonna be like, if you see a navigator with 2 jet skis attached to it, fuck that dude. Alright? They're probably all talking on the walkie-talkies right now. Let's get to it, people. Is it one way? Oh. Oh. Oozers. Oozers. And we got a little bit of a runway here. So let's get it. Let's get it. The black label got a sweet turbo on it, bro. And it don't really matter that them jet skis are back there. Not at all. Now you're gonna see that the dude in front of me is not pulling 2 jet skis, but he also ain't rolling big body, bro. Ain't no big body right there. What's up, people, man? I hope y'all are doing good. We are rolling. We back on the road. We will go, I don't know, another 200 miles if we can. This dude, he can't pull his trailer. But look, the trailer, if you look at it, wheels are all frogged out. That trailer got a lot of weight. His SUV, he ain't got no turbo, bro. What's up? He got an Infinity though. He might have a nice engine in there, but he ain't dragging 2 jet skis though. He got something else in there. It's weighing it down too. That one axle is crying. It was crying. It looked like the smiley face. So he has some heavy weight in there. That Infinity got a good engine in it. It doesn't have this in it, but it has a good engine. It can pull that shit no problem. Sorry, I gotta go. Take care. Take care. Rolling. We're in northwest New York. All the trees are green. It's beautiful out here. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. If you're ever gonna drive around, this is the area to do it in. Niagara Falls was really nice also. You could pretty much just go to Niagara Falls and walk around for free. So that's pretty cool too, by the way. So like all of the falls stuff, you can pretty much walk to on the American side. So you can get away with just the room and the travel and the food, you know. You could get away with that. The food prices are a little higher. And don't eat at the casino. It sucked. It was casino food. It was casino food. So that's true. It was casino food. So I should say it just like that. Like that should speak miles. I was at a casino and I'm talking bad about the food like stupid, right? And so the casino was happening. The casino was absolutely happening. So that's something that was super enjoyable, especially for those of you that you know like to do a little gambling. You'll be in the right spot for sure. All the tables were packed. Everything was going on. I went through there. It was like 11 o'clock when I walked through there, and it was banging. So that was the Seneca Casino and Resort in Niagara Falls, New York. So those of you that are American and watching, you don't even have to get the enhanced ID. You don't have to get the damn passport. You just take off, all right? They got a little security checkpoints and stuff, so you know, be thoughtful. Be thoughtful in what you're doing. You know, they got security checkpoints. So here's an example. When I wanted to get on the boat, there was a security checkpoint, but I blew right past it. I was with the tour guide, right? So that's just a thought right there. And other than that, you know, if you want to pay for something, you could pay for a few things. There's a few things you could really pay for on the American side. Now I will say this: the American side is where the waterfalls exist, so we don't get to see them. All right. So you might want to pay for that boat trip. You might want to do a few of those things because otherwise, you know, you need to go over to Canada so you can actually see the falls. And I gotta tell you, that's what you want to do. All right. So if you're listening to me right now and you think to yourself, hey, you know, that sounds like a fun trip, then what I want to tell you is that if all your shit's in order, then just get your enhanced license. You could just go down and get your enhanced license, and boom, you go over and stay on the Canada side. And it's fun over there. It's all tourist stuff, just like it is on the American side, but you get the better views. And, you know, that's what you're really going down there for. So the boat ride was cool. We got drenched and all that, dude, and you get to see them up close and all that. The boat ride was super cool. But the rest of the time walking the park, you don't really get to see the falls the way you want to. So consider that if you're going to do Niagara Falls and all your shit's in order, just go get your enhanced license and you'll be able to go do the falls. And I'm sorry, let me read here. Viva in New York, it says it's an expensive city. That's okay. I did this really cheap, to be real honest with you. At Bruce. What's up, yo? Appreciate you stopping in. Gary, how's it going? I have no idea what all this is talking about. Niagara Falls. So the American side was super cool. And, you know, for me, I'm a walker. I like to get out. I check in my hotel. I get refreshed, and boom, I'm on foot. And I want to be in the alleyway. I want to know about the place. You know, I'm weird like that. And so, boom, I take off walking. And Niagara Falls is extremely walkable. That's what I'm going to say about that. Niagara Falls extremely walkable and very hip, very cool. There's definitely stuff for everybody there. There seemed to be a rather large Indian population there, and a lot of Indian restaurants and stuff. So there wasn't like a lot of Mexican or anything. There was even a Filipino restaurant, which I thought was kind of cool, you know. So they got a lot of international food that they serve there. And you got to understand, I mean, this is a big hub for everybody, New York. So it makes sense that they kind of cater to everybody. But it was very diverse. You know, they had great pizza restaurants. I stopped by this place and got a little slice real quick, snack pizza. So very cool. And walking the American Side Park was very cool. Those of you that are interested, you might be able to find the fireworks show last night. It was very challenging signal wise, but you might be able to find the live stream and kind of zip through it, you know, fast forward through it so you can get to the fireworks scene. And so you know, that'll be cutting in and out. I got video from my other phone though, so I think what's going to happen is I'll put a long form video up and watch as much of the show as I was able to get. It was very packed. And so I almost wish I would have watched the fireworks show from my room. All right, so I got a room at the Seneca Casino and Resort, which was happening. All right, that place was happening. Everything about it was legit. All right, so all good. And the casino was legit. The food was stupid, but the casino was legit. All right, like you will have fun at that casino. No shit. My room with the view, the best view that I could like reasonably get without feeling ridiculous. So they had two other things that were better options, right? So I got the King Suite room with the view of the Falls Mist. That's what they call it, the Falls Mist, because that's all you can really see. All right, so which was fine. That ran $350 for the night. That's what that ran, $350 for the night. And so I found that it was worth it. I ran that stream all night, you know, like I did that sleep stream and did the city all night, and that little bonus for me is fine, you know. It cost me a little money. I could have stayed a lot cheaper, is I guess where I'm going with that. I could have got like a $200 room at the casino instead. I could have got an interior room, no view, queen single or queen double, yeah, for like $200. You know, so and you can stay even cheaper than that. And to me, there was nowhere there that was a bad place to stay. As long as you were a little mindful of your choice, I think you turn out okay there. Anything that's right near the core of the city, the core of downtown, you're going to find $100 rooms, $150 rooms. You're going to find that, and those I think you're going to have just as much fun at. I think you're going to find that those are great too. Red Roof Inn happened to be pretty unique. They offered a better price, and they were closer as far as accessing the park went. So accessing the park, that would have been like a closer option. But as it was, I wanted something to be able to do. I wanted more from my hotel. I demanded more from my hotel. And the casino's full service, right? So they let me park up front. I got the jet skis attached to me, so I had kind of an excuse for begging for that, right? Saturday morning drive, that's exactly right, Rich. What's cracking, man? America's Side has the river. That's what you like. Yeah, that thing was roaring. That river's moving at 30 miles per hour. That's what that cute little guide girl is that they sent me. They had my MO on that. One of them was like, that's BruceWayne coming. Give him like a 22-year-old college girl who pretends she wants to bang. Yeah, I was like, what? So I got there, and the guide, she was like, you're the only one that came. I was like, what? What are you talking about? It was just so fucking weird. And it was weird the moment she texted me, and the fact that she said hi to me when I passed by her. So I had this stupid look like I was looking for something right there, right? Like a spot that said meet here, some shit like that. And she could see that when I passed by her. So she did some sort of recognition pattern there and was like, look, that's Bruce. Booyah. But they sent her to me. I was like, what they do? What they do to you? In fact, I think they did it to me. Yeah. You would love it. You would love this. Fantastic countryside. This is the type of stuff you want to see in cities and stuff. Big, lush, green. Big, lush, and green. Look at all that, dude. Thick, too. There's nice fields out there. Somebody's maintaining them. They might grow some wheat or hay out here or some shit. Some coastal hay. It's 8:53 in the Philippines. Oh, yeah? I like it. The Philippines is all right. I want to go in over there for a little bit at least. For a little bit at least. I hadn't had no breakfast yet. We might get some breakfast, but the whole Niagara Falls thing, very, very cool. Very cool. You know where else was very cool? St. Louis was very cool. Simone, what's happening? Yeah, I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Mary Bick, welcome. I hope you're doing good. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all. Thank you. Good day to all. Good day. So Niagara Falls was super sweet. All right, super sweet. One thing that really stood out is it was mostly pretty friendly. It was mostly pretty friendly. There were only like a couple instances that I even like crossed paths with anybody that I thought was unfriendly. So it got like a 97% in the friendly factor. Look at those trees over there. They're just so thick. They're just so thick. That's a forest. That's what a real forest looks like. You can't really call these jungles. Ain't nothing living in there but squirrels and fucking rodents and spiders and insects and snakes and shit. Right? But this ain't got a lot of water to it. So no jungle. But thick vegetation, unchecked. So you could walk in there and see shit that's just been growing for 50 years, you know? Unchecked. Nobody goes in there. Nobody goes up in there, dude. Very cool. Oh, wow. Wow. Those big signs are used, I think, send people penalties. That's amazing. They just got big giant signs that take everybody's pictures, see how fast you're going, send you fines, pay your fines. Damn. I will tell you this, oddly enough, on Google Maps, when you're driving through here, it tells you that this route is going to cost you $13. And I don't know what that means. It couldn't possibly mean gas. It's certainly not that. So it's like the toll cost, the toll charge. And it says 13 and some change. And I got to tell you, I went to like 4 or 5 other places that were similar. And I don't know. I think they're just going to bill us, I guess. All right, so Niagara Falls, very cool. I spent like $40 in like 5 minutes on casino slots. I clearly do not know how to play slots whatsoever. So that remains true. Every time I sit down at a slot machine, it's like $20 disappears in like 6 seconds, and I don't know what I did. That was my experience there also. But the casino was right, you know, like it was legit. I had to wait on my room a little bit. I was not thrilled about that. By the time I got my room. And I will tell you that they never notified me that the room was ready. So when I checked on it at 4:15, and it was supposed to be ready at 4, when I checked on it at 4:15, it wasn't ready. And they said, well, Bruce, we will text you when it is ready. And the lady called for an inspection and was back and forth with somebody on the housekeeping side. And so that took place, and so that took place, right? And so I was kind of waiting, and finally, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you gotta clean the room. Like, send somebody the fuck up there. So I went in there, and the room was waiting for me. So they clearly just didn't text me, which was fine. No big deal. But the room, legit view, very, very fucking cool view. Nice bed, slept great, nice bathroom, nice all that stuff. And so very cool. Legit. Downstairs, the casino was legit. All that stuff was cool. The the little gift shop, it wasn't out of line on prices or anything like that. That would be annoying, waiting on a room. All right, so part of that was me. I got there at 9 a.m. and I had an 11:30 guided tour that everybody ditched because they thought it was going to rain, so nobody wanted to be in the rain, and which was stupid. They were all going to get on that boat and get fucking soaked anyway. Like, so I don't know why they pussed out, but they didn't want to be in the rain. So that girl showed up. She was like, "You're the only one that came." Ha ha. I was like, what? I felt so bad. I asked her finally. I was like, so if I wasn't here, what would you be doing? They assign you to like a different group or something? And she was like, no, I'd go home. And I was like, what? She was like, well, I need the hours, so it's fine. And so I finally cut her loose after she took me to the boat thing, got me in, past all the lines and shit, dude. That was worth it altogether. Altogether, I skipped like 250 people. I got right in. I only waited like the basic wait. Like, I went directly to the boat. So that couldn't have been any fucking better. No shit. You couldn't get on the boat faster than I did. Nah, hell no. That chick, she walked fast too. Get off your phone, idiot. Suck a balls. Suck of the balls. La, 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 la. Drive safe. I'm working on it. Don't worry, ladies. We're gonna stay safe. We're gonna try not to get pulled over by these cops. We got cops ahead. Got somebody. Got him. I don't want to be next, so let me get over as to we don't test the cops. Hey, look at this weird stuff on the right here. There's weird trees on the right. And look at this cop. Yeah, they're getting that paycheck. State police. Oh yeah, but look at those weird trees and stuff. It's like the weird tree farm right there. Now look at these coming up too. And in the center, they lost their color, so you get some of the browns over here. You get a case of the browns. Wow, I love all this shit, yeah. Look at all that. This goes on and on. What is this? All those dead trees? They're weird in the little clumps like that. They got the babies growing up at their feet. What up, people? Hope y'all are doing good, man. Let's keep going. Ooh. Alright, we got some going to do still. So Niagara was really great. So let's move on though. Because I stopped in Erie and I also stopped in St. Louis, right? And so St. Louis, I thought was very hip, very cool. It seems to be more of a daytime city though. So when I went walking around at say like 8 p.m., 9 o'clock, la 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 la. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, people. Yes, please. Yes. So when I went walking around, like it was like 7:30, in between 7:30 and like 10 that I went walking around because it already got dark too. And so I took off on foot, like I always do, right? And it just seemed like a lot of establishments closed like dead on 9, bro. Like they were like fresh and out the door. The lights were off, which means everything was done in there. You see what I mean? So 9 o'clock done, you know? And so it just kind of seemed like it was more of a daytime city. The hotel was close to Gateway Park. It was right next to it. So I walked out the hotel across the street, caddy corner. So I had to walk across and then across, but boom, there it was. And so that was super, super easy to access. Twice as easy as I thought it was going to be. The Amtrak was very cool too. So you go up inside the arch on like a little roller coaster thing. This is like $17. It's not an expensive deal. All right, but it's cool as fuck, right? It takes an hour, right? You go, you get in a line, you get some guided tour. They get like 40 people for a guide. There's 8 different cars. They hold 4 or 5 people each, right? And you go up to the top. They give you like 10 minutes to share windows on each side, and boom, you go back down, right? The whole deal, about 45 minutes. They give you a little information on the front end while things are prepping out and others are getting off and on, blah, blah, blah. You squeeze through this like 2 foot by 4 foot door to get in your roller coaster car. And when you go up and you go down, all you have is glass there. So there's no protection steel door, right? So all you have is glass there, right? And I gotta tell you, you get to see the guts of the whole arc. So you know, it's this fucking thing is 630 feet tall. All right, it's 630 feet tall. It's huge. It's huge. It's also 630 feet wide. And they basically have 2 sides to it. It's a giant arch. They basically have 2 sides to it. The north and south side. You get on either one of those Amtraks, you go up, it goes back down on the same side it came up, right? And it's got a big museum underneath. It's got food underneath it. Then you can go right outside and you get on what they call the national stairs, the nation's staircase, some shit, dude. It's a giant staircase, dude. It's giant. All right, so very cool stuff. Now, I also did the river boat, which, of course, if you're going to St. Louis, you're going to go around. Those are the 2 things you want to do. You do the river boat, you know, that, and seasonally that could be better than it was for me. But it was very cool to get on the boat, float around. I did the live stream from there too, so I think most people will be able to see that. You know, if you want to look at that, you can probably see it. But very cool. And that room was very cheap. It was $150. $150. So in the world of hotel rooms, $150 isn't very much. Especially if you're traveling to America and you're staying at big cities. You could be in at $300 a stay if you want something nice, you know, especially like downtown area. Hang tight. Let me read that. 40 people in the room. Welcome, everyone. Hello. So yeah, very cool stuff. Had you ever been on the Mississippi? I've been on the Mississippi before, but not north. I went through New Orleans a couple times, and I've driven through basically Union City and kind of I'd say just north area, but still Louisiana. So I used to have to come back and forth to Columbus. So we cross over that thing like 6 times. Let that car go right there. Let that car go. Car go. Let that car go. So if you think about like Dallas, Texas to Cocoa Beach, Florida, I've driven that countless times. Atlanta, Georgia, so both those destinations back and forth, pretty easy. I can get to it. I can get to Atlanta in about 15 hours, and I can do it in one day. I could do it in one day if I really wanted to. I could do that. Y'all wouldn't get no walk around, but I could get there in one day. It costs 2 tanks of gas too, by the way. So these things, people think traveling's all that expensive, and sure, you know, you're gonna spend for a room, you know, you're gonna have a few little things there, but it's never as described here, never. So you know, 2 tanks of gas in this thing, you know, maybe it's 3 in another, so that's going to run you $200, you know, 180. But you know, past that, you got your room, and you can plan on about 150, you know, 150 to 200. If you give yourself 200, you'll do great, you know. So you know, you got $400, and your accommodations are square, and your gas is square, your traveling is square, right? To and from, you're gonna be all right, you know. It's not as expensive as I think people kind of make it out to be. Niagara was fucking free, and the tour girl was telling me you don't need nobody to take you back down here to show you the fireworks tonight. You can just walk it. All the places are free. And I was like, oh well, shit, dude. See, that's why I didn't schedule a guided tour at night too, because I read about it, and it kept saying that, you know, you need the guided tour, but you know, the whole park is open to the public, free all night long. It's open all night long, and it's free to everybody. And so anywhere that the guide can take me to in the park is already free to me. I can just walk there with my 2 feet. I can't drive there anyway. So it's you know, what the fuck, you know. So to me, you just go there, and the things that you pay for will be the other things, such as the boat. You know, you might go down to the Cave of the Winds, but you don't need the guides for that. You just go over there, just walk over there, you know. So it's just a little different, you know. Of course, you know, that's where I think you should spend your money, doing the events, you know. So there was a couple events I didn't do. So they don't have the zip line on the American side. On the American side is the hot air balloon thing, and that's like a big thing that they take you up for like 5 minutes, and boom, they take you down. You take pictures from up there or whatever, right? And you're in, like, you're not in it, but the apparatus that takes you up is a hot air balloon with a big zip chain on it that brings you back down, like reels you in, right? And so you go up in this thing. It's got the big flat and the big rails, and you're exposed. You know, it's windy, whatever, dude, you know. But you go up, it's like $50 during the day, right? But at night, at the firework thing, you can go up. They'll do it as a night thing for the fireworks. You see what I mean? And so the fireworks show happens 10 every night, and boom, you could have done that, right? So the balloon thing, you pay for it, obviously. You choose which one. Like, one of them's like 50, one of them's like 90 or something, you know. So if you want that other experience, you know, 90. That's where you take your girlfriend. It's not where you take yourself. Be safe. Thank you. Rona. Hello. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think that it's not necessarily to Georgia. The premise there is that it's probably around $350 for me to fly there and back round trip, right? And that's what the gas is going to be too. So if I have to get gas, blah blah blah, there and back, it's going to be $350, and then of course, you know, it's also 24 hours invested. It feels cheaper, but here's where it's cheaper. You have wheels while there, right? And so wheels while there is very, very kind of easy these days with like Turbo, whatever it's called. It's Verbo. I think that's what it's called. I use them. They'll just deliver a car to wherever I tell them to. They'll have it there waiting. And I've never had any challenge with it. They have cars sitting there, and it's got like a little lockbox timer thing on it, right? And boom, you get the keys out of it, unlock it, lift the lockbox up, put it in the back seat, you're out of there. Yeah, dude, it's pretty awesome, and it's pretty reasonable. You have a very large selection and choices. You know, depends how many filters you got to use, right? If you got to use a lot of filters, you might find that your choices start to limit, and you got to spend a little bit. But I've always thought they were extremely reasonable, so I think I could like fly like 3 hours, have a rental sitting there for me, right? And I think I can take it from like a Friday night, get on a plane night and come home for a full 48 hours for like 300, maybe 2 if I get out of it cheap. And so I think that I could get that done for like $550, $600, the trip and transportation. And I think I can get accommodations for 2 nights for about $300. So yeah, it's still $100, but I think that's a reasonably affordable trip. And it's not like I wouldn't be, the driving part doesn't change whether or not I would have accommodations. I mean, and so I might do something like a Friday night trip, sleep Friday night, wake up Saturday morning, hit Stone Mountain, sleep Saturday night, wake up Sunday morning, hit Stone Mountain, whatever I didn't do, and then go on home. I don't like the event and the, what am I going to call it? The event and the flight in one day. I don't like that stuff. I think it's too much. I think you should always have a clear day for your events. So I'm doing this trip in retro speed. So DC, right? The day I drive in, after like an 8-hour drive, I'm gonna rest over at the hotel for a bit, and then I'm gonna go on a night tour of the monuments. So you see, I'm gonna be moving, and I think that just keeps you exhausted. The next morning, I plan to wake up and go down to the Smithsonian. So I'm gonna stay there Monday night. Monday night, I'll do the night tour of the monuments, so they're all lit up and stuff, which that's when they're really awesome to see. And then the next day I'll do the Smithsonian. So that'll change up a little bit the next day for me, you see. And so we'll see. The Smithsonian is like 23 museums, I think. I think it's 23 that they have technically called part of the Smithsonian. Look at all these trees out here. Hang tight. Look at all that. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's as far as the eye can see, too. I am just neck. Beautiful drive out here. Beautiful drive. Exit 45. Something like that. Say hi to Abe Lincoln. I was thinking about trying to stop in Philadelphia and seeing the Liberty Bell. Watch out, dude. Careful, dude. .20. I hadn't seen any traffic. This little come together that's about to happen is the most traffic I've seen yet. The most people that I've seen yet just merged with us. Right, says Syracuse, Albany, and then New York. You, Syracuse, Albany, and then New York. As in New York City. New York Statue Experience, Fingers Lake Region. Whatever that means. Bruce, go where? All over. Twin, I'm going to New Hampshire right now. Fingers Lakes Wine Region. Highway got much bigger, and just all of a sudden you see all these people, both sides. All these people, both sides. There's stuff. All of a sudden, there's stuff. Attractions at the next exit. Finger Lakes, Roseland Park, New York Kitchen. I wonder if the New York Kitchen is open. I am hungry. I am hungry. Hungry. It's 9:30. I deserve some breakfast. Ravenwood Golf Club. 92.9. I wonder if any of this stuff's open up here. We got some lodging too. Lodging. I think we're gonna skip it. I think we're gonna skip it. Yes, sir, we're skipping it. We're rolling through. That's one of those Invistas right there, dude. I want one of those, dude. They're sweet. They are sweet. I like those. All right, we're back to it. We're back to it now. Everybody vanished. Everybody vanished. What up, people? Upstate New York. Is so pretty. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And yep, I will be saying hi to Abe. It is very nice out here. The drive is pretty nice. I might have some things that are in my favor. I'm in the right type of vehicle for this sort of long, lengthy trip, right? Definitely the right type. So that's got to be, something to account for there. And I got a person gaining on me, gaining. So there's drivers. There's some more of them old trees out there on the left there. Weirds, the weirds. I got a full case of the weirds. The weirds. Just patches of those things. It just looks weird, dude. I don't know what else to say right there. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. Everything's been pretty reasonably priced. I think tomorrow we're gonna go see the big motorcycle thing that happens out here in New Hampshire. It's like the second biggest motorcycle thing that takes place anywhere. Big Harley event. We're gonna go check that out. Happens down by the water. It's supposed to be pretty huge. I haven't been in New Hampshire since I was 8 years old. Since I was 8. That was the last time that I was up here. It's been a long time since I was up here. Popping in for the day, the weekend doesn't really count all that much. So when I was young, we stayed up here in the winters, and I guess the family came up here for the holidays is what they were. We'd be here for 2 weeks. We'd come back in summertime for 2 weeks. Dad always worked. He would come in and take us from place to place, and then he'd go back to work, and then he'd come back and get us, take us to the next place. So we were always bouncing around a little bit, visiting family. And so it's been a long time since I spent serious time up here, for sure. Been a long time. We'll get to relax this time. Well, at least for a couple days. At least for a couple days. 150 out from needing gas, so I don't know how far we're into it. We are. We're not halfway, that's for sure. Hang tight. Let me find out how far. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm still way far away. I think I'm coming up on Syracuse somewhere. I got a sign coming up, so I'll be able to tell you pretty quick. It's like 30 miles out or something. Let's see here. Let's see here. Here it comes. Still 58 miles out. Oh, but we got a Chick-fil-A coming up. I think that seems like a reasonable stop. Yes, Chick-fil-A coming up. It's one of those big service area stops. Not exactly sure how that works with this trailer, but we'll try to get in there. Quite a few things up here. Clifton Springs. That's what this is called, Clifton Springs. They got the Shake Shack and Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru. Let's see how that works out for us. Let's see how that works out for us. Drive-through does not look like it's going to work out for us. That does not appear to be a working out scenario. The walking in will be a fine scenario. So I will just walk my hefty ass up in there. What up? You want to go check out this rest stop with me? Let's go check out this rest stop. Hell. Let's go check out this rest stop. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well. This place is packed too. It is. I got the Shake Shack. I got the Chick-fil-A, and this place is packed. Hell yeah. Like 13 people just rolled up in here. Dang. Oh. Yeah, I did too much. My legs are acting like it. Every time I sit still for too long, I get old again. Get old again. Happens just like that. just like that, yeah. Hell yeah, I feel like the Tin Man. The Tin Man, yeah. What's up, people? Mary, what's going on with you? Still really nice out here, of course. And in a minute, we'll go check out this station. I think I need to rent one of those. I got some stuff I could use for that. Oh, yeah. Just chilling with you. Enjoy the drive across New York. Probably have, I don't know, 6 hours, 7 hours left. I told them probably about 6 o'clock or so that I'd show up. So that's what time I've got that clocked for. What's cracking? Hope you're doing all right, Everybody's stopping up in here, dude. Everybody's stopping in here. This is everybody's situation. Everybody's stopping in here. Everybody's stopping, dude. 200 people are stopping in here right now. It's going to be a super hot day today, so imagine being up north. It's pretty nice right here. I mean, it's 82 or something. It's 80. I got it. It might be 83. I don't think it's 85. It might be 85. I don't fucking know. I'm not hot at all. I'm wearing jeans. I'm not hot at all. I'm not cold either. I don't feel cold at all. Colder inside the vehicle. Hell yeah. Checking up. You know it. What up, Yeah, I'm fucking in upstate New York, everybody's calling it. So I'm in upstate New York. And I'm driving across the north top of New York is what I'm doing. And soon, I think I'll be in, I don't know, Vermont or something. After that, I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just following the map, you know. Make sure I'm not going off the map. As soon as I go off the map, I'm like, yeah. Gotta get back on the map. So that being said, we should go get some dinner, food, get it to go. And part of me says that, oh my God, it's like a grocery store. It's like 700 people over here. Part of me says I should just go ahead and fill up right here. I think it'll be like the last fill up one. I do. I don't know how easy the gas station is over here. I've been stopping in at big gas stations so I can wheel this thing around in there, okay, you know. So I keep finding that. gas station can accommodate me well. They don't seem to have any actual gas pumps either. They got electric ones. They got electric ones. Oh no, they got gas. It looks like more electric stuff, to be honest. Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, it smells just like somebody pissed all over the place in here too. That I get a roller dog there. Give me a roller dog.
Here's a snack.
The Shake's place doesn't look like it's really open. They surely got a full Starbucks out here. Some employees have to drive way the hell out here for this. I wonder how that works out. And how they compensate for this. Super hard. Yeah, that's really nice stuff right there off the freeway. It is. Southwest Florida, I know a few places. Is that right? Yeah, we'll see.
Well, since they're all in the restroom.
That's right.
Yeah. You're ahead of me.
Good, how are you? I put out order a number 3 combo, please, with a medium covered foods. Yes, ma'am. You know what? I'd like a 4 count and a mini, it's just the entree, please. And then pizza go.
Any sauce for that?
You know what? Do we have 2 of the Chick-fil-A sauce, please? Bruce.
18 cents?
Yes, thank you. This place is hella nice. Yeah, it's ridiculously nice. Look at all this. I don't know if anybody works over there or not. That's the burger shack. They nice burgers. Ain't no burger serving today. Ain't no burger serving going on. At least it didn't look like it anymore. Didn't look like it. We don't have anything like this that I know of, like in the Texas area. Nothing like this. Maybe we'll start getting them. Maybe we'll start getting them. It seems to be a lot smarter, and you could just have other turnarounds. So if one company didn't make it, you just put another company in who just build the retro kitchens, right? They'll come in, outfit them however they need to. You just build everything. Place called Apple Green. Thank you for visiting Apple Green. They call that stuff over there a taste of New York. So there's like, I guess, some sort of this Auntie Anne's. They got these Christmas cheesy mini dogs, but I wish they were open. They got a bunch of wood. 6 of them or something. looks like we're almost done. This place is big old. They have a burger place. I guess it's open over there. Maybe not. Sweet, here we go. Alright, well, thank you so much. Take care. Yeah, so it looks like those things are just EV chargers. Maybe there's some gas in there, I don't know. Maybe there's some gas somewhere. Yeah. All right. Oh, chicken head. Oh, chicken head. Stop. Do this. Get this out of the packet. Get that. Are y'all doing all right? Now you know what's up, right? The light is still on my side, people. Ooh, how y'all doing? Well, we about to get back on the road. We're in upstate New York. Traveling across the top of the state, eastbound. In this case, we're going eastbound and up. Hell yeah. Hope y'all are doing good. Right, now the light's with you. But really, it's always on my team. Yeah. Always on my team. Alright, we're gonna keep these legs stretched for just a moment here. There's a dog walking by. Now I got no dog, but I guess I can go sit over there and chill. No dog. Got things driving the force behind you in the business is, what's it called? That transport company. She's called Transport. What's up, people? What is up, people? Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing good. You can see a lot of my travel trip, this trip that I'm on. You can check all the various live streams that I ran. That's where you'll see these at. I started in Fort Worth, Texas, went to St. Louis, Missouri, did the arch. You'll see some things on all that. You'll see all of it. It's very cool stuff, especially if you hadn't got a chance to see some of that stuff. And so, I hope you go and you look at some of it. think that'd be super cool. You know, check some of that stuff out, see if that's something you might want to do, or take your family to go do or something. You know, because what you find inevitably is that maybe you do or don't like the look of a place. You know, maybe you say, oh well, that's cool, dude, I want to go see that place. You know, and so it just kind of depends on what your aspiration there is, right? Just kind of depends on what you're looking for, right? Well, this time around, St. Louis, Erie, Pennsylvania, Niagara Falls. We're going into New Hampshire now. We're going to drive through New York City, then down to Washington, D.C. Gonna be sweet. Gotta be sweet. Hit this food break. I think we'll gas up here like, I don't know, another 100 miles or something. And then boom, we'll be in like, I don't know, not the home stretch, but I shouldn't have to gas up again. Like, I won't gas up again until I get there. What's up, people? What's up, man? I'm your host, Bruce Wayne. What up, yo? Hey, yo. ¿Qué pasó? Tupac, what's happening, yo? What you doing? What you doing? Bruce spends all money on hookers. Nah, probably getting more play if I did that. I'd probably get some more play action if I did anything like that. Just kind of depends. Depends on what you think that is, huh? What you gonna justify that as? How y'all doing? Weed, alcohol, and hookers. Walk, walk. Walk, walk. Well, I should probably walk, walk. Probably walk, walk. Walk, walk. Walk, walk. Time to go. Time to go, go. Walkie, walkie. Love you, big bro. All the chicks do. All the chicks do. Have a good day, Tupac. Let's get to it, man. Get to it. We got brushes to find my John right here. Has to get moving, man. Has to race. Let's go. Let's go. Go retire in the Philippines? Probably not. Probably not. I'm looking at a lot of the going activities down there, and man, I gotta tell you, I'm not really on board. I am not really on board. Not really. Oh, look, there's gas. Oh, we got 140. All right, we're gonna be all right. We are gonna be all right. On the road again. That is like the super most convenient thing of all time. It doesn't get much more convenient than that. You see that? You just pull off and you're right back on. That's like express service. I waited in there longer than it would have taken me to like park and, get situated. I waited in there longer for my meal. Go retire in the Philippines. I was considering that. It seems like an appropriate choice. But there are some other places that I feel inclined to, of course, like keep in my mind as far as possibilities go. Vietnam, Indonesia, even China. Pretty much anywhere is a lot less expensive than America as far as if you have retirement money. If you have that. Most of us don't actually have that. We talk about what we're going to do, but we don't have the funding to do so. For instance, me, I have no retirement in my future. I don't even know what that means. So we'll see how that works out. I don't think I'm ever going to stop working. Doesn't seem reasonable. Doesn't seem reasonable that I would stop working. How? There's some stuff out here. We're like 50 miles from Syracuse. Something close to that. 50 miles from Syracuse. And it is just a beautiful drive. Absolutely beautiful. Weird little area. I've seen 3 different cars pulled over on the side of the road, but active, like people in them and working around them. Huh. side is not. What's up, people? It is a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Double tap your screen real quick. Go back to what you're doing. It's fine. G-Bro, what's cracking, you? On the road again, G-Bro. On the road again. For what's going to be about 6.5 more hours. Wow, look at the Nottingham Forest. That's not what that is. I don't know what forest that is, but it's a big ass forest, bro. Unchecked growth. No irrigation needed. No irrigation needed. Look at all that. Why is it that none of that stuff needs any irrigation at all? Not even slightly. You ever think about that? Got all the places, all the things. Everybody has to have irrigation, but why? Why? What is going on in the city that isn't going on right here? That's like an entire fucking forest back there. Ain't no growth problems. Interesting stuff. Figure that out. Figure out what to do in the city. Fix that shit. These trees don't need no water, yo. They're all clumped together, so it's not like they're stealing from one another. Those trees are thick. Those trees are thick as shit, yo. Double tap that screen, yo. 13 people in the house still. That trailer was getting on right there, yeah. That's a big intersection right there. Good question. I mean, look at it. It's all sorts of different stuff. There's grass on the side of the road. There's fucking hay-looking things. There's just, you know, there's no explanation for why none of this has irrigation and it's thriving. But I mean, literally trying to keep your yard, your grass good at your house is an adventure. You know, 44 miles Syracuse. So there's the question of the century. How can this whole thing be out here thriving, beautiful and lush, full, zero challenges, insect, no problems, none of that shit? I mean, I'm sure some of it has it, but look, clearly it's not an issue. And so, how does that happen? Yet we can't keep our grass growing. You see it mowed on the side of the roads, right? Somebody comes out here and mows this shit. So they can't even stop it from growing. They can't even come close to stopping it from growing. look like Christmas trees on the right there. All of them look like Christmas trees. All of those look like Christmas trees. Oh yeah. I'm about to have to tear into this biscuit. There's another apple green coming up. They're literally everywhere. Like every 3 stops there's an apple green. More Christmas trees on the right there. What is your destination again? New Hampshire? That's right. I'll leave this navigator there and the jet skis. And then I'll be in a car. Well, not a car, but SUV little thing. And it'll be a lot easier for me to move around. Monday morning, I'll leave there probably 3 a.m., maybe 4. I'll pack up Sunday night, get showered up and stuff, wash my face. Sunday morning, boom, on the road. I won't spend time waking up or anything. I'll be all packed up and ready to go. I'll basically just be washing my face, adjusting my ball sack, and then I'll be on that road. I need to make that trip pretty fast. I need that to be like going through New York City before traffic. And then I need to be at the hotel, say 2 o'clock. I want to be there at check-in time. So that's important to me. So yeah, Sunday will be good. Tonight I'll do laundry, we'll eat dinner, family stuff, hang out, chit chat. And then tomorrow we'll go down to the water. We'll spend a few hours doing little stuff and be back at the house. I'm going to try to get a little work in tonight. Try to. I say that every day, but I never get any work in. So I'm going to try to get that knocked out today. Next week I'm out, so it's not like I have any more time next week than I had this week, and so I better get it done, right? And so cool enough. So Monday morning we'll take 9-hour drive to DC. Out of DC we're 21 hours back to home, so 2 different stops, about 8 hours each. And then the last front of the drive is only like 5 hours or something. So I will leave DC Wednesday morning and I will head to Knoxville, Tennessee, where I will stay the night and eat at a Shoney's restaurant, which is why I chose there, because there was a Shoney's restaurant close by. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's why I chose there. And even if Shoney's is bad, I ate there as a kid and I want to go eat there again. So that's why I chose Knoxville, and I had a reasonable 7-hour, 8-hour drive over to it's like 7 hours, 7.5 or something. And so my last 3 days there are easy drives and a lot of relaxing time. But I'm trying to somewhat recover during that time frame. See what I mean? goes more of the world's vegetation without humans. Oh yeah, look what it does without humans. If there are no humans, shit will take over. And it doesn't take long either. Try not mowing your lawn for like 3 months. See how quick the city shows up and starts running their mouths at you. They'll leave a note on your door saying you better get this shit mowed. Yeah, you won't make it a year. Your whole place will be infested with bugs and everything. Like everything will just all of a sudden be there. All of it. All of nature. Snakes, fucking rodents, fucking insects, fucking termites. Like you name it, and it will show right up if you stop mowing your lawn for 3 months. That dude has a little boat like what I would like to go get. That's his like $6,000 boat right there or something. Maybe it's like 5. Depends what all he's got on it. He sure got everything on that motherfucker. He a true fisherman. Damn, he is a true fisherman. You know, I am not a true fisherman to that caliber. I would like a bit more luxury than that. I don't even want to fish that hard. Like, he got all the tools for fishing in that thing. In the boat with him. They're somewhere. He's crazy dedicated. He's crazy dedicated. Got somebody's farmland out here. This looks like hay or wheat. Going on a road trip in the middle of July to... Man, you should film that shit, dude. But you don't have a phone? Your phone doesn't work? You can film that shit, yeah? Even if you run mute, film it. I went to Metro PCS for this phone. I was trying to get a phone deal. They gave me the phone for free. They gave me a 2-year guarantee on price at $50 a month. Unlimited whatever. I bought a couple different stands for it. And so I'm in it like $90 including the first month of service. And I'm just saying, like it couldn't possibly be any cheaper, you know? So it's easy to do. A couple little things, the things I bought for it, the case, the glass screen, and the holder that you're riding in. We'll call it 100 if you want. Cheap, small price to pay to free up your personal phone and log a drive like this or something. Small price to pay. The plates on that car say Florida. I somehow doubt it. Somehow doubt it. type. It may. Did you say all 8 of them? You got 8 bones? You got 8 bones, is that right? Alright, what's this thing say? The Erie Canal Heritage Park. They got signs for these places. Look at this sign for this place. Oh shit. Maybe you can catch that pause right there. Tells you exactly what's there, like which food type's there. Wild. They give you a good on-ramp right here too. It's real nice on-ramp. It's real big. Plenty for the 18-wheeler, so it's plenty for you. Look at his on-ramp. All in all, those things are pretty awesome. Super smart. They probably got to pay the employees a little bit to drive out there too, huh? Miles, Syracuse. Definitely a sweet drive. It seems like there's neighborhoods right here somewhere. Eight people in the chat. Oh, my phone. So I got 2 different types. I got a suction cup dashboard mount that actually glues on. Listen, that thing is permanent. All right, there's no moving it. There's no any of that shit. All right, it's probably the best mount I've ever had. Now, we haven't gone through the real Texas heat yet, but we've been up to about 90, 95. It's gotten plenty hot inside that cab, and it can't come off with any reasonable amount of force put to it. It's ultra steady, ultra sturdy. So this one that I have this on is hanging from the rear view mirror, and it's not that good, but I'm not locking anything down on this dash either. Fuck that. This dash is like $10,000 and shit. Hell no. Don't want no part of that shit. So we'll have a gas stop, and then boom, just slugging through it. It's literally this highway all the way forever. Scant the needles. All right, we got some extra activity, places to stay. That hit the spot. That hit the spot. Nothing like a bunch of like really good junk food to really hit the spot when you're hungry. Yeah, this one I find it to be a little wobbly. I feel like it just sits here wobbling. Once it gets in a wobble, 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 wobble. There it goes. You see that wobble? Wobble, wobble, wobble. We were cruising 80 yesterday. Today, not so much. Today, not so much. Guys, we're going to turn this off. I'm going to get to hanging out, listening to some music and shit. Be good. Be good. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you got to see some cool scenery. Hope you got to see